Hey everybody, so as you know, my name is Kianti Ayshea and this is Blue Aura Healing Guidance and Tarot. This is going to be a reading for all of our divine feminines, okay? So DF, Empress, High Priestess energy only. If you in any way at all identify as a divine masculine, hunty, you can go ahead and get out, because this reading right now is not for you, okay? This reading right now is not for you, sir. I hope that you all are doing well, and in the event that you are not, I pray we can transmute that energy here and now for your benefit and the benefit of all those involved. All right, let's go ahead, jump into the reading. Let's see what's going on between you and your divine counterpart, your twin soul, your soul mate. Okay, let us see. This is the ultimate soulmate here, okay? Because we have many, many soulmates, but only one twin soul, right? So let us see. We have alien and we have retaliation. So this person is trying to send you communication here. Okay, they're trying to connect with you via telepathy. Okay, but it feels like some of you are blocking this out. This person feels like you're trying to punish them, okay, for something they have done or that they haven't done. Okay, we have pop-up. So don't be surprised if this person pops up on you because they feel like you're trying to block them out and they're not off it. Okay, this person is wanting to connect with you. It feels like they're doing everything in their power to try to connect with you. Okay, some of them may have even gone to like talk to someone about this, like a tarot reader or something. But we have entrapment. Okay, some of them are wondering, like, have you gotten yourself into a situation that you feel like you can't get out of? Like, have you gotten involved with someone else? Because with this entrapment card, it's also about heartstrings. Okay, you know, this person is wondering, are you in a bind? You know, because we have money. So like, what's going on? You know, what's going on with you? We have receipts. Okay, proof and show me. Some of you are wanting to know that this person genuinely cares for you because right now you don't feel like they do. You feel like they are, you know, attached to many, many different things, and they're just not able to show you any love right now. Okay, we have family. Okay, it says blood ties and inner circle. Okay, so it seems like that's where your attention is going, or that's where their attention is going. Okay, but again, someone feels like you're doing something to be petty or you're doing something to get revenge, and it's really not that. Okay, I just feel like I said, this person may not have the time for whatever you're looking for right now, and you're okay with that. You're just releasing it. So this is what's going on today. Okay. Let us see what's, okay. Intervention. So definitely other people involved here. We have grip. Okay, so this is what they want you to know. It's not that they don't care about you. It's that they have other things going on. Again, people make time for what they want to make time for. So this person is basically saying with the soul card, it's something about where you are. If you were closer, then things would be different. Yeah, come together, reconciliation, spiritual union, soul contract. But because you're not, all you guys have right now is this telepathic communication, this telepathic connection, and you seem to be blocking it out. It's not what you want. You want something in the physical. Okay. Okay, so let us see what else we can get. Yeah, person can't get you out of their mind here with this lockdown card. Okay, you seem to be all this person is thinking about at this moment. All right. Yeah, I feel like in the next few days, this person is going to be telling you how much they love you. Okay, how much they care about you. I just heard October 4th. Okay, so 10-4 is really significant. Okay, keep note of that. October 4th. Okay, we have focus. Okay, it could also be something about 10-04 as well. Now I'm thinking about it. Okay, but I heard October 4th. But also 10-04 could be significant. Eyes for you, fascinated, watching. You guys know this is my favorite card. So this person, when they think of you, they think of this, you know, having child or children with you. But are you doing this with someone else? Is that why your attention is not on me? Is this why you're cutting me off in such a way? Like, what's going on? This person is trying their best to write everything down or like review everything in their mind, and some of them may even be actually writing this down, trying to put everything together and make sense of it. You know, especially if your masculine is a very logical person, a thinker. This is someone who's like, okay, let me really try to figure out what's going on, because they're not getting it right now. And they're a little bit embarrassed because once they put everything together, it's making sense. They're like, oh, wow, okay, this person's looking at me like I'm forbidden. I just saw Twin Flame sticking his head out, but we have connected here, okay? So the person feels like they're always tuned into what it is that you're doing. Hence this eyes for you, fascinated and watching. They're sitting here hoping and praying that you give them the opportunity to explain themselves. Yeah, because history past happened. So they want to explain something to you. Again, something with receipts. They have the proof. What is the proof? That they want to compromise. You know, they want to show you they do care. You know, let's talk about this and find some sort of middle ground. Right now, I feel like this person is really struggling with bad anxiety because they're wondering what's going on. They love you unconditionally and they feel empty without you. Perhaps they don't know how to express that to you. Like, again, you may be an emotional person. You may be someone who operates off of your feelings and the way that things make you feel. This is someone they may not feel, period. You get what I'm saying? And it's not to make it seem like they're heartless. They do love you, but they don't operate based on their feelings, you know? So it may come across like they don't feel at all. No, it's not like that. Don't discard this situation, because right now they feel a little bit like you're discarding them. And they really want to talk to you, okay? They know that you guys have to talk. They have to explain something. That's how they feel, okay? So if they have to or not, that's a different story. But that's how they feel, okay? So that should tell you something. This person has calling in your soulmate here. They're calling you in, wondering, again, have you found a new love? Have you found someone else? Or are we going to be able to rekindle this? This person knows this is a past life relationship. Again, it's coming through that they were talking to someone about this, all right? And they're being told to express their love. It feels like it's could be an astrologer or a tarot reader, a psychic. You get what I'm saying? Someone along the lines of what I do. They spoke to someone, okay? But we have playfulness. This person is telling them to recapture romance, allow the inner youthful spirit of fun to shine, you know, make you laugh, make you smile, do things like that. Because when they speak of you and the way that like your energy shows up in these readings that they're getting, you're a very happy person, bubbly person, lively person. You enjoy, you know, allowing your inner child to shine, okay? And that's what it's talking about, you know? So this is the one that you're supposed to marry, or that you will end up marrying. And it feels like it will be a long-term, steady, stable relationship, very healthy, all right? Which also may be something this person is not quite used to, dealing with relationships and people in a healthy way. Hence them feeling very embarrassed by how they look to you right now, okay? But I feel like to love someone genuinely is to really try to understand them, okay? And try so much that, like my good friend says, it's not you trying, you actually understand that person. So like some of them are really trying to study you, hence this journal, so that they can actually say they know you. They know how to properly show up for you. They know how to properly love you. So let us see. Yeah, we have chemistry and we have separation. So this person is feeling, or separation and chemistry. This person is feeling like, again, some of them feel empty without you, okay? They feel like they can still function, again, but because you're on their mind so much, remember they're in this mental prison, all they can think about is you. It's throwing everything off for them. This is how they know their feelings for you are so strong, because they don't operate like that. You know, yeah, they may love people, they may care for people or what have you, but it's not enough as to where it can throw their mind off. You know, the fact that their mind keeps going back to, okay, what are they doing? How are they feeling? What made them feel that way? What made them do that? You get what I'm saying? That's showing them, okay, I really care about this person. Okay? And again, I'm just hearing from Spirit, you guys are really, both parties, taking the time to learn each other. Okay? How to best deal with this situation, deal with this person. Deal with the connection. Because for real, it's really not like any other connection. And it's not something that you just want to discard. Again. So time apart from your partner was, you know, something that you were experiencing, or it is right now in this moment. But I told you something about October 4th is really significant, okay? Maybe this person is going to pop up on you by October 4th or on October 4th. I have been seeing all of the comments. You guys have been getting pop-ups from Zaddy left and right. And I am absolutely here for it because you deserve this. You deserve this pure, raw, genuine love. You deserve it. Both parties. And so it says there's a strong magnetic attraction here. That, by the way, is mutual. Okay, this person, they could have been used to dealing with codependent people, people who, you know, they could do whatever they wanted, and these people, you know, it's like they depended on them because they're divine energy. They're leeching onto them. They're feeding off of them. You have your own happiness. You're whole all by yourself, so you don't need to feed off of their energy. So a lot of you have been really setting healthy boundaries, and it's showing this person a thing or two. You know, love or no love, chemistry or no chemistry, you know, unmatched vibe or no unmatched vibe. There's still going to be a certain level of respect, or, you know, there can always be this drastic, extreme, harsh cutoff, you know, and I think it just gets to the point where, you know, the person can't do anything but respect it because, again, this is a logical person. They're not an emotional person, so they go based off of logic. And in the event that someone is discarding you, and you then turn around and say, oh, well, then it must not be important. It shouldn't be important to me if it's not important to them. That's just common sense. They can't do anything but respect it. So perhaps that's what's bringing the changed, you know, behavior. So we have new love. Person wants to rekindle. They're like, listen, you didn't open me all the way up. You know, this is a completely different experience. This is all new to them, you know, all new. So here, yeah, make the effort. They're being guided to actually put work in. You want this to work? Okay, then make genuine effort. Whatever you are used to doing, it's clearly not working over here. You know, that type of thing. So, I mean, and again, if they don't want it, then they won't do it. And if they do want it, then they will do it. It's just that simple. They can't do anything but respect it. So we have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. You see that? Great love. You ain't no ordinary love. This is true love. Okay? This is the romance of a lifetime. So you can play with it if you like, you know, and we have very soon. So yeah, today is 10/1, right? It's the first of the month. It's the first of the month. So we have heart-to-heart conversation. All right? Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. Yeah. It's about that time. It's about that time. All right. We have give your relationship a chance. Okay. Some of you also took a step back because you just feel like the person is too cocky. This is your soulmate, but you feel like they're too cocky. Like, again, they're used to being able to do whatever they do, and because maybe they are of a certain vibration or of certain value, people are just like, you know, leeching onto that. And like, no, just because you're of a certain value, you should still treat people accordingly. Treat people fair. Treat people kind. You don't just do people however. But again, someone who doesn't move off of feelings wouldn't think like that. They're not thinking about people's feelings. They don't care about people's feelings. You get what I'm saying? So it's just, honestly speaking, you have to take into consideration that different people are different ways. You know, they move different. They operate different. But this is something that's worth working on because when you two work together, you're stronger together than you are apart. Okay? So, again, I said something a week or so ago about the masculine teaching the feminine emotional control and you teaching them emotional vulnerability. You get what I'm saying? So it's something there about that. But we have soulmate here. Yes, this is your soulmate. Okay? So, and I think the reason in my readings soulmate keeps repeating itself is because, first of all, a lot of people don't believe in twin flames. A lot of people don't believe in soulmates. And like I said, this person, they don't really operate on feelings. So when it comes to that, they probably don't really know about it anyway. But the fact that, again, you take a high, like, position in their mind, you take this high, like, stance and hold it, that says something to them, okay? But a lot of people can't do that. It says anchor, chains, and weighed down. They're constantly in their mind thinking about you. Yeah, I have these others here, you know, but how do I get rescued? How does, you know, what's rescued? They're like wanting spirit to save them, get them out of the situation that they're in so that they can get to you. Okay, now that's going to resonate with some of you, not all of you, but that's what I just heard, and that's what I'm going to say. So we have wedding here. Okay, this situation involves marriage. Again, this is your beau. This is your husband. I feel like some of you always knew that, though. We have so many. You always knew that, so you treat them a certain way. And because you know who you are to them, you're going to make sure they treating you a certain way. You know what I mean? Like, we're going to set the tone from gates, you know what I mean? So we can understand how we will be treating each other. Yeah. All right. And I feel like for some of you, finances and career could have really played a part. Again, we have pregnancy, money, heartstrings. So even if it wasn't pregnancy that this person had going on, it could have been very well, because we have pregnancy and children. Family also has children on it. This person could just have one or two. I see two children in this card. I see two children in this card. The karmic could be pregnant. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Okay, it keeps coming out like that. So when I say this person is tired, or they're busy, or they're doing whatever, they're grinding because they're like growing a family. You get what I'm saying? So in that essence, and well, again, very specific message for someone, not all of you. Just take everything else. This part may not be for all of you, okay? But for that group of you that I'm talking to, this person may not be sharing that with you. You know, that's why they're unavailable. It's another body now. It's another person. It's more energy being taken away from them, or whatever. You know what I mean? And if that's, you know, offspring of theirs, of course they have to do what they have to do. Like, of course they have to be present, right? So Spirit keeps guiding you guys together, despite some of the life choices that they or you make that continue to keep you apart. It seems like Spirit is trying to bring you guys together as much as possible. So that's what we are seeing. Let's see what happens. So underlining, like I said, soulmate. You now look at your soulmate as if they're forbidden. And this is like a sad love story. It's the saddest love story I've ever heard. All right, let us see. Let's go to this deck. I feel like once upon a time, again, with this being a logical person, not an emotional person, someone that looked at the situation and said, oh, nope, I feel this way about them. No, there's no way I'm making any one person, my entire world, not doing it, have too much to do, have too many things to focus on, screw all of that. You know, that's how they were looking at it. It says, avoid the trap of mistaking a fantasy for a true soul connection. Now they're looking at it like, wait a minute, I'm really connected at the soul level? Wait a minute, that's really a thing? Like, you have this person's mind completely blown. They are like, first of all, that in itself, like, oh my gosh, you guys, first of all, that in itself is doing it for this person. Because again, a logical person. So the fact that you're mentally stimulating them this much, okay, am I? Y'all wouldn't be able to tell anyway, but I feel like I'm getting excited. I had to check, make sure I wasn't, you know, exposing myself on camera. But this person, exactly, they get that excited. You get what I'm saying? Like, they get really excited because nobody can do that for them. Nobody opens their mind like that. All right, this person is wanting to hold you in their arms, okay? Hold you in their arms and never let you go, okay? And you love them so much. The way she's looking at him, it's like eyes for him. And maybe you don't look at him right now because her eyes are closed. Her eyes are closed. Maybe you don't look at him so you don't tell him how much you love him. You know, your eyes are the window to the soul. So, let us see. For some of you, yeah, this person, they know how they make you feel. And maybe that's why, again, they're so cocky. They feel like if they were to ask you, they know you would say yeah because they studied your birth chart and they did this and they did that. And it's like, see, nope, that's the problem. You get what I'm saying? They would say yes to their masculines because that's their masculines. They're not going to say yes to their masculines based on their behavior right now because that ain't it. If they were to ask right now, you would more than likely say no because that ain't it. You know what I mean? So we have cherish your relationship. They have to learn how to cherish you, cherish the relationship. Exactly. Not just, oh, because you know I'm your masculine and now that I know what this is and we're both on the same page, I know if I were to ask you, you would definitely say no. You're too cocky. No. You get what I'm saying? Absolutely not. turned off. You get what I'm saying? Like, So we have heart. See, yeah, you have this person's whole heart. They're in wedding attire. They're in wedding attire. They're in wedding attire. He's on bended knee. You guys are getting married. It says you begin to feel your heart beat faster when you are close. This person understands that this is all a test. And again, because you work their mind. I mean, you really, girl, you better ride that damn thing. No, but I'm just, because you work their mind in such a way. You get what I'm saying? They are just so intrigued. They're like all the way in. You know what I mean? It's like all the way in, nose open. You probably put a whole person upside that nostril. You get what I'm saying? Like, it says your strengths and weaknesses are being tested. Okay? And I'm like, Blue, go to your auntie's house. But you feel the same. You love them. They like, you got me open and I feel embarrassed. And you like, what do you feel embarrassed about? Because you love me? This is what love is supposed to feel like. What do you feel weird about? Because you want to try? Because you actually want to put in some real effort? That's what you're supposed to do. You get what I'm saying? Because what? You putting your ego to the side and you want to express yourself, that makes you feel weird? That's how it's supposed to be. With the one. You get what I'm saying? That's the one. It's not supposed to be treated like, nor, you know, expected to be anything like any other situation. Says it's time to think of everything that you admire in your partner, you know, because there might be some things too that, because you are coming across not so easy, which is, in my opinion, very great. This person, maybe at one point in time, like I said, they thought this was a fantasy, it was an illusion. Maybe they thought this shit was easy. Now, no, they see it ain't. This is not easy. This twin flame thing, far from easy. Yeah, they've been enlightened to the truth. This twin flame thing, far from easy. You guys being in physical separation meant nothing. You were still connected at the soul level, and it told this person so much. The fact they can feel you so much in their heart space, that's where you guys communicate through. So you say, how do I connect with them via meditation and telepathy? Through your heart space. How do you feel about them? Tap into those feelings. Allow yourself to sit in those feelings. You know, if you want to be extra cute about it, you and that person schedule a time where y'all do that together. You get what I'm saying? And y'all meditate. No matter where you are in the world, whatever their time zone is, your time zone is, match it up, sync it up. You get what I'm saying? And y'all meditate together. The same time. Every day. Connect. You get what I'm saying? Every night. Connect. Every afternoon. Whatever you know works for you guys. You know, might be afternoon where they at and night where you at. You know, or morning where they at and night where you at. You know, but whatever the case may be, make it work, you know. But you connect through your heart chakra, okay? Meditative state. Allow yourself to sit in those emotions. Think of how you feel for them. Don't push it away. Think of everything that you admire in that person, you know. Not necessarily all the things you don't like. Even with those things, work through them. You know, that's how you allow yourself to forgive them and not hold on to resentment. Again, forgiving them for what they did not know, because they did not know, so they were not able to handle you accordingly. But again, this person has so much respect for you, so much respect for this relationship, much more respect than they've had for any other woman that they've dated or loved. You get what I'm saying? And that speaks volumes. You get what I'm saying? It's the way that you're going about everything. No, you don't want anything toxic. No, you don't want anything unhealthy. No, you don't want to bring any drama to them. No, you don't want to argue or fight. You just want to work through this. And yeah, you get what I'm saying? Arguments and stuff like that are going to happen with your twin. It's just unrealistic to think otherwise. You get what I'm saying? It's not a perfect relationship. Nobody's perfect. It's just about learning each other and really working together, because unlike other relationships where people that, you know, we've all been there before you actually know yourself for real. You know what I mean? Or before you actually know what it is that you want or don't want or whatever. You might be with a personality type or something you don't mesh with. You get what I'm saying? You don't get along well with. This is different. That if you two were together and learn how to work with each other's differences, you're actually more powerful. You're actually stronger together than you are apart. Okay? So again, bond. As soon as I said that, a love bond grow stronger over time. Okay, so precisely. All right, let's go ahead and pull some from the Dear Empress deck. Thank you, spirits. Available for purchase over on my website. After this, I'm going to clear the board and get into the tarot. Okay, my decision to walk away from you was because I felt like I couldn't be what you need me to be. Yeah, they went in a different direction. You know, again, a lot of them had karmic situations that caused separations, but those feel like they're ending, okay, or they've ended. Again, in due time, because if there's like small offspring and this and that, shorty, we don't need people to just be hopping off the boat. Like, let them do what they gotta do. You know, it says, let's say F everything and go off the grid. Wherever we are together is home. I mean, well, apparently they want to say F all that, shorty. Listen, if the person is doing what they're supposed to do for their offspring, whatever they choose to do as far as who they want to be with romantically is their business. I feel like that. I understand that some people don't. Some people feel like if you have children with someone and despite whatever, you should absolutely force it to work. I don't agree. I feel like sometimes that's more unhealthy and that's more toxic than anything you could ever do, because children are sensitive to energy, so you shouldn't do that. But whoever someone wants to be with romantically is their personal business. So as long as they're doing what they have to do for their child or children. Again, I saw and I see here, I try my hardest not to sexualize / romanticize this connection, but with you, vulnerability trumps self-control and logic. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's someone who's very logical, someone who has a lot of self-control, hence why I said they're teaching you emotional control and how to control yourself better using your logic over your emotion. You get what I'm saying? And you're teaching them how to be more vulnerable, how to go with what it is they feel. Oh, you love me? That's how you feel? You feel all these romantic feelings? This is going to sound so nasty. Oh, you want to sex me down? But that's how a lot of them feel. They want to do that with you. You get what I'm saying? And they try their best not to think like that because they have a family. You get what I'm saying? Or they're doing the family thing or whatever the case may be. They're trying their best. But when they think about you, it's hard for them to just think about you like in a regular way, you know? It doesn't work. So it says, you and I will be together, together again soon. Do you believe me? Okay, you and I will be together again soon. Do you believe me? Can you see yourself building a life with me? I see you as my partner in all things. So now, mind you, I put quotations on partner when I put this card because the way it came through the channel was like the person is used to being independent and doing things on their own, but they're used to people depending on them and not really keeping their end of the bargain. So that's what they're expecting to happen again. But because they know you to be otherwise, they're trusting that you're going to be their partner for real. You get what I'm saying? So it's like they're hopeful, but because they've never seen it before, they've never had it before, you know, it makes it surreal. It's like, you know, is this really going to be a partnership? Are you really going to go like half on, not, you know, some people don't, you don't have to go half now, okay, but they're like, are you going to go half on a baby with me? No, but are you going to be like half on life with me, meaning you're showing up and I'm showing up an equal amount, because it might not always be 50-50. Maybe we had this conversation before. It says, with you, I know I can grow. That tells me everything I need to know. Exactly. Sometimes people are unable to grow because they're giving everything that they have to a situation. In the event that both people are contributing or both parties are giving what they can and, you know, being able to give some to their self as well guess what? They're still able to grow as an individual. So this person is seeing that. They're like, I can grow as an individual. I can grow as a unit. We can grow in other ways, you know, with working with other people in groups, networking. It's another thing that's coming up here. So this person is realizing in what way this connection plays a major role in their destiny, their fate, their fortune. You get what I'm saying? It's not just about the lovey-dovey. All right. So let us see. There's a greater mission here. All right. It says, the signs that I'm getting from the universe let me know that our story is nowhere near complete. Precisely. Exactly what I was saying. The underlying energy here is, in order for this to work, we have to be honest with one another. Okay. And I agree. Now, I did say we were going to clear the board and get into the tarot. However, what I'm going to do is wrap it up here, and I'm going to do a tarot reading to follow this up. Okay, so it could be energies to match, or it could be a completely different storyline. We'll just see where spirit goes. They told me to leave it here, and I will be obedient. So if this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Peace and happy.